The do's and don'ts of being funny. Yeah. Yeah, we're not all on the same page here, okay? We all have our own little techniques to doing what it is we need to do to get it done. All right? All right? And most of us don't get it done. And claiming to be a comedian is a pretty steep route, isn't it? Like I don't think it's a very popular thing to sit here and gloat over it or really even take the title and self-proclaim yourself as such. You have to be pretty confident. You have to be pretty, be pretty well off to even call yourself that. I'm a comedian. Make me laugh then. You know, anybody that you say that to is going to be like, okay, let's see it. It's like, I should probably be in the right environment. You kind of have to be there at the time. Like, I'm not exactly clocked in right now. I do it so much. I don't want to do it for you. I mean, I'm just buying a sandwich. Kind of like that. I don't know. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, like trying to be funny online, and then people in your life, they find out. Oh wow, you're a viral star. Oh my god, so funny. I watch your stuff and laugh. And then you're around them, and then oh my gosh, I'm the class clown all over again. This is middle school. This is middle school. Being funny is essentially a very childish act. But I don't think we have anything left. There's probably nothing left after this. That's probably the whole point. Like who wants to grow up, grow old, and that's it? There's got to be more to it than that. I mean, and maybe it doesn't always have to be immature, meaningless, stupid, pointless stuff. It doesn't have to be like that. But for some people, that's probably all they really want is just act stupid for me or something. Come on, make it good. Who really wants to sit here and act stupid long enough to make it funny, anyways? Like, I don't want to be the weak character. I don't want to be the weak one. Do I want to be the weak one? Do I want to be the one who embarrasses myself? You know, that's only for certain people. Only certain people can do it, man. It's a hard job. It's very hard. So I like to minimize. I like to minimize, some of the stuff that comes along with it. I tried to maintain my decency. I try to maintain this idea that hey, people might be laughing at you, not with you, but at least they're watching the videos, okay, man? At least. You might be that type of comedian, but at least they're there. You know what I mean? Because they weren't there for a long time. Because I've been doing this forever. On the internet, strictly internet. Okay, and some people might say, "Oh, you know what? Internet comedy. That's not really a real comedian. That's just an internet comedian. Big difference there. People don't get that either. This is like species of dog, or something. This is there's a lot of difference of dog there. Like an internet comedian is probably more of a cocker spaniel, and real life stand up comedian is probably more of like a pit bull or something, German shepherd. You standing tall there on the stage, especially if you don't get booed off. There's a lot of things to say here about this, okay? A lot of people do a lot of different things. They do it their own way. It's just the way it is. You do it your own way. I don't know. I don't know what the hell you think is funny. What do you think is funny? What do I think is funny? A lot of the time that's the funny thing about it is if you try a lot of different stuff, you probably don't even know what people will really find funny. But there's just not too many comedians on the internet trying to experiment. Actually, there's actually a lot. But I feel like some of the good ones probably try to keep that experimentation down to a minimum because then they choke. Like building. Well, I don't even know what it takes to. I can't even talk about stand up comedy. I don't even know what it takes to build a good stand up comedy routine. All I know is I try to think of funny stuff and I post it online. Like this video. Like I don't even know if this is real comedy because I'm talking and I'm on the internet and you know what I mean. But but then again, stand up comedy I almost feel like is a little bit old school because we didn't have the internet when people started to do that stuff. But it's a different experience. Like, wouldn't you want to see me live if you were a fan? It's like you want to feel it, man. I want this guy to be in front of me, man. I want to feel him. I want to touch him. I want to touch him. But yeah, there's certain things that you shouldn't do as a professional comedian, okay? But some of the things that people do to get quick laughs are quick and easy and not all the time moral or decent by all means, okay? But it's just so hard to be the wholesome guy, to be the wholesome comedian that does clean comedy and everyone like all the goody two shoes people like you. You're just like them. Oh my gosh. Wow. Look at him. There's so many people online, by the way. And that's kind of the funny part is you're like, you know, for me, because I get views on some of these food videos now, and it's pretty popular. I'm like, yeah, my ego is going for a trip here. I'm feeling it, I'm someone. I did something. I'm asserting my masculinity by achieving something here. Yeah. My ego's on a hot streak. Woo, this is Vegas. I'm gambling away my soul here on the internet. That's pretty much it. Put this act on black. There you go. There you go. Put this act on red. Put it all on the line. Oh, you busted, Seth. Yeah, comedy addiction. Performing comedy can be an addiction, I think, for some people. Because they are trying to like put it all. You kind of are putting it on the line. I feel like you're risking a lot. You know, Can you just imagine this meeting someone, right? And you're on a first date or something and telling them that. Like, who wants to tell them, "Hey, I do comedy." You do comedy. Oh, really? Oh. And then they find out you have no fans, right? Or there's not very many fans and they're like, "Oh, mm, mm. Okay. So you're supposed to be you're supposed to be funny?" And it's kind of funny trying to be funny to new people who don't know you either. That's because like if people already know you, like, yeah, hey, I know what I'm getting here. Hey, yeah, you're funny. Hey, you know, I feel like it's harder. Like it's so like it's funny. Like I was so funny to certain people at sometimes, and they're just not in the genre. I guess I don't know. It seems like especially some of the girls on me, like some of them are like I don't know. They're trying to feel out the situation to see if I'm a serial killer or something. I don't know. They're trying to figure it out who the hell they're talking to. I don't know. Seems like a lot of them just are just too depressed to really have a funny well, you know what? I'm not really going to get into that because I bet you have great conversations with the opposite sex. I bet you have very great conversations. I bet you they go so clean. I bet you every line just hits so well. Wow, you don't get labeled or judged and thrown into the fish fry right away. Definitely not. I bet you who's ever watching this. I bet you're way more successful than me. Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny trying to be funny and then just being so flatlined with everything else, which is kind of ironic. Because if they don't know that you're kind of a funny person, then it's like, hey, I'm a funny. Oh well, excuse me, I'm funny. Like, am I supposed to do that to everybody? Like, hey, excuse me, you don't understand. I got a lot of views on the internet. I'm really funny. Well, how come I never heard of you? Oh, Jesus. Oh, geez, we're going this way again. You know how many people are on the internet? That's kind of my line that I go to now. Do you know how many people are on the internet? They're like, dude, you're lacking in views. Do you know how many people are on the internet? Like, like I'm not really that special, okay? This is what people do, okay? There's a lot of people online. Not everybody lives up to the highest pinnacle of success. Just relax a little bit, okay? Just everyone relax, calm down. I should probably have laughs in the background because I think it's better if you hear people laughing, you're more statistically likely to laugh. But half of the people in the room might not be laughing even at a live comedy event, okay? And you know what? If you ever watch a live comedy event, most of the people are paid to laugh. Professional laughers. Yeah. Um, but yeah, there's some things you shouldn't do, and some things that are just too hard to do. So people do the things that they shouldn't do, which the things that you shouldn't do are probably going to appeal to someone. Someone's going to be enjoying it. But it's a matter of finding those people, you know? It's kind of like the snowball effect. Like me, if I do five, if okay, say I did like 50 videos that probably weren't that good, but maybe some people liked that kind of thing because bad comedy is a genre of comedy because people get bored with the good stuff. What do you think happens, man? Why do you think some people even have fans, even if they have a low number of fans? Because the person is so bad that they like it. They like it. It works, though. It works for some weird reason. For some people, they are so terrible it works. But they probably don't want to accept it. Don't tell them that. Are they really going to accept the reality? You know what I mean? Like, you've got a little loyal fan base going. It's probably just some people just just laughing because you're so damn pathetic. I'm just joking. But yeah, the golden rule. The golden rule. Yeah. Internet comedy is so much different. Those are two different races of people. Some people are hybrids, you know, it's like cars or politics or anything. It's, you know, so much different, man. It's like like if you do internet comedy, you're not really dealing with people and you probably avoid people in real life. I think that's probably typical of an internet comedian. You know, you do stand up comedy, you're probably like dealing with people in real life, so you know what to do and what not to do. But so yeah, you got all these different things. People just think that the internet, you know, just because they watch someone do something on the internet, then they think they can go do it. And then they repeat their behavior and then they're, you know, like me. I watch someone funny online. Oh, look at me. I'm trying to be funny now. Wow. Wow. I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same. And then you watch someone funny, ha ha ha. Wow. My dream is to be as funny as this person. And then you start doing it and you're just like, wow. I have better things to do. I want to go get drunk. I guess I think I'm doing some typical stand-up comedy type format right now. I don't know. I don't know if I want to be doing it. It's pretty easy to do. Once you see 500 different stand-up specials, you're just like, "Wow. Yeah, I can do this." Because that's what happened to everybody that watched the stand-up special. It was like, "I can do this." But then it's just like the streamers. You know, you got like 50,000 streamers online and probably 10,000 of them actually have some people watching them. You know? And that's still a lot of people. That's too many channels. Can you imagine if cable TV used to have that many people on it? That's why they just don't let those people on. But somehow independent entertainment's like, hey, anybody come on. Hey, anybody, oh, anybody, step on up and see if people watch you through the little window on their phone. Whoa. See if you can get in the cage and be watching your little window of a cage. Look at the little puppy through the window. Do you want to give him $1, son? Give him $1. Give the man $1. Jeez, I can't get people to give me dollars. I got a video with 22 million views and no one wants to donate to my channel. What the hell? What's going on with me? Something really wrong with that picture. I think it's is it a me problem or is that just I don't know. People just like laughing at me. I think donating to me would ruin the experience for them. They're too busy laughing at me. I'm just one of those guys, you know. But yeah, back to the matter at hand, the thing I'm supposed to be talking about. The golden rule. The golden rule is probably don't go too far that you can't come back from it. But if you have to go too far to get noticed, then maybe it's your only option actually getting some attention. So maybe perhaps you have to step out of your normal self. I don't know what you need to do. There's so many things that you can do for publicity, but I just don't know if it's going to work, you know? You probably just need to slave away. That's probably the number one rule of comedy. Slave away and maybe you'll get somewhere. Maybe. Probably like a less than 1% chance, honestly. But yeah, the whole thing is go too far and embarrass yourself. Go too far and be hated. Go too far and be ignored. Go too far. So you can go too far in different ways, and you get a set amount of punishments for that. But if you don't go too far on something, if you don't do something, you have to do something. You have to give people something. Then you're gonna end up dead in the water, with nothing. So it seems like that's the game we're playing here. You have to give the people something. But it seems like less and less things are accepted anyways. There's way too many serious traumatic things going on in the world right now. I think that, the best thing to do is to quit. All right, I'm out of here.